Today I'm going to show you how to save some money by fixing your own car puncture. Found a screw in one of my tyres, so we're going to get the wheel off, bring it into the garage, and I've got a handy little kit that I bought off Amazon, which I'll show you how to use it. So put your money away, don't take it to a garage. Quite an easy fix depending on where the puncture is. So let's have a go. Not sure if we can see it right now or whether I need to take it off first. But there is a big screw in there somewhere. That's not it, that's a stone. So yeah, first thing we've got to do is take the wheel brace and take the 4 nuts off, and there's a locking wheel nut there as well. So we'll find that, that's probably in the boot. So we'll dig that out. Obviously I need to bring the trolley jack and jack the car up first. So yeah, now I'm going to take the wheel off. So just unscrewing the wheel nuts, pull them out and lift the wheel off. And to the final locking key nut. And then the wheel's going to effectively fall off once we take this one out. Yep, not falling off. You can see the difference there between the locking wheel nut. And just give it a shake. And then it should be relatively easy to see the cause of the puncture. And there we are. A screw straight in the middle of the tread. So let's go fix it. Welcome back. So got the wheel off the car. Apologise for the audio. I'm waiting on my first wireless mic to come to a new channel. So can I just this is a first real micless video. Anyway, so first thing I'm going to do is take the air, any remaining air, out of the tyre before I remove the offending article. So anything really into the valve, push the centre of the valve, and the remaining air will come out of the tyre. I think to pull the screw out of the tyre with a pair of pliers, probably get a massive release of air, so best to do it in a controlled fashion. So, open the kit again, give a close up of the kit itself. 3 tools really, one tool which is kind of a handheld drill, and you use that to go in and actually make a clean the hole where the screw has been there. You have a pack of these. These are the plugs, so these are adhesive. I think they're made of rubber. Just close up there. So yeah, they're very sticky. I believe they're quite strong, so use them. And the other tool is what looks like a large needle, you know, the tip of a needle with the eye of a needle. And what you do is you push the plug through that hole so that it's at both sides of it, and then eventually we will push the plug into the hole and then pull it back out, and that leaves the plug stuck to the sides of the hole and plugs the hole completely. And the final tool that you get is basically a little knife. And you use that to cut the top of the plug off and leave a clean finish basically. So we'll do that afterwards. So the first thing I'm going to do is find the hole and gore it. So we found the hole right here, and if I push that in, it doesn't go in too easily. So it may not be a very wide hole, but what we'll do is Yeah, that's it. I can feel it going in now. So, and it's through. So that is the drill and the corkscrew straight in. And you won't be able to hear that, but it's kind of crunching away and taking some of the rubber to make it a clean hole. Just do that, go out. And that, I guess, and you can hear the rest of the air coming out now. So it was a slow puncture that it had. So by creating a bigger hole there, that would explain why the rest of the air is now able to come out quite quickly. Slow puncture, it was basically, you know, I could use the car for a week and the pressure would just come down gradually. So yeah, straight in, and we've got a new hole. So the next stage, I'm going to take the needle tool, and I've removed one of the string plugs, as they call it, and you thread the needle. Yeah. So through there, through the string plug through the needle hole, and then find the hole and simply force the plug into the hole with a bit of force. So once that's all the way in, move to the off, it's easier, and then it's a rapid force out. Sorry, I'll move the camera so you can see. And pull the plug out. Sorry, pull the tool out, which leaves the plug still there. And that should be the plug hole. Plug's in the hole, that should be the puncture sealed. So the next thing we'll do is we'll pump the tyre up, and we'll make sure that it's not leaking, no air bubbles, and that would be the puncture repaired. Okay, so last thing to do is pump the tyre back up. I'm going to use my battery operated pump. It's really good. I've only had it a few weeks, but digital display, power on. It's pretty good. It's bicycles, motorcycles, cars, footballs. So that's what we're going to use. But again, this has been really handy. It's quite compact. I'll put a link in the description so you can see where I got it from. And all we'll do is set the required pressure. I'm in Scotland, so I use PSI. I don't know about you guys, pounds per square inch. And for the Nissan Duke, I think it's 30 or 33, so I usually stick 32 in. Can't go wrong. So simply screw the pump onto the tyre, and we'll kick that off and fill it back up with air. So the tyre's pumped. I took it down to, I checked the settings, so it's 30 for the back tyre and 33 for the front. So I adjusted the pump to 30 and it's complete. So I'll give you a quick look at the repair. I'll spray some water. You can see there's no air coming out. And if all's good, that's time to put it back on the car. And there are no air bubbles. And you could trim this bit as well if you like. I mean, I don't mind, it'll wear away anyway when I'm driving, so I'm just going to leave it there and not tamper with it, just in case. and then just up to the pump. That's the setting. I set it at 30.3, and the top reading is the pump pressure as it's rising, so it stops automatically at 30.3. Great little purchase that. I bought it for taking away on the motorbike. I'll give you a quick look at that. You'll see some videos about that in the future. And it's nice and compact to carry with you in case you have any problems on your biking tour. So there you go. So little lift up to the ridge. Get your wheel back on there first. Line up your wheel nut holes, and you're good to go. And then just line up your holes like that. And there are torque settings, so you should check those in the manual for your car. When you're putting wheel nuts back on, they should be tightened to a certain pressure in Newton meters. So I'll true these up just now, and then I'll grab the torque wrench later, make sure they're okay. And then what I do is tighten, 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 opposite sides. Then locking wheel nut, or key I should say. And then tighten that up. And then what we'll do is give it a tighten with the torque wrench. Caps back on, lower the jack, and we're good to go. So that's it. The wheel's back on the car, puncture's repaired. Little bit of work, but still saved some money. Thanks for watching. This is a relatively new channel at the time of this video. I'm called Two Wheel Tech Dad. The link is I do motorbike tours, I know a bit about technology, and I'm a dad. So I'm going to do videos that kind of help people with some of the basic things they need to do, and I'll do some scenic videos of riding a motorbike and things. So like and subscribe, usual stuff. I'm going to try and grow the channel, and we'll see how it goes. But thanks for watching today. Hope it helps you out, and have a good day.